guys? I am Drew, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X-2. So in the last part we crashed a concert and we got our Garmin group back. This time we're going to find out who everybody is, starting with Pain.
This is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
Emo girl. What are you gonna do?
Shinra's in Al Bhed. He's a real whiz kid.
That's about all we know about him. He's a whiz kid. He does nothing but whiz. For the kid.
Having fun? You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well, this. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was going to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit. He told me that he practiced, just so that...
And we learned a little bit of Al Bhed, which is the main language of Spira, or one of the languages that Spira speaks. We don't know a lot of it, but we know a little bit. Well, enough to get by, I guess. Actually, if you ask me, we're horrible at it. Look at this. That's all I can make out of that. Although I know, I'm smart enough to know that says up, up, and away.
Still analyzing.
And that says shut up. Shut up, you don't know me.
Buddy and brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I told him
And Buddy gives us another one. I'm starting to understand now. Alright, and that's about all you can do up here on the bridge. And so when you're complete with that, I would suggest going down. You can save if you want, but going down to the engine room. Right there. Because we got some goodies we can get. I mean, why not? They're searching for sphere waves. Might as well get some stuff, right? Right. And you see, right here we have 4 treasure chests. With some remedies. And some potions. Free potions are always nice. And we got some Phoenix Downs. Always a good thing. And we got an ether. And now there are 5 chapters in the game, and if you come back every chapter, you'll find that those chests are filled again. Nobody knows who fills them, but they get filled. After you go there, you can go to the cabin. You can go pretty much anywhere, nothing's really restricted to you, but... And we are here! Sorry, I had to do a little bit of editing. We're here at the Ghost Store. What can you do for me?
No one knows his real name, so everyone
No, it's always what you can do for me. What can you do for me?
And now he works aboard the airship.
No, I would. You don't have to do this, but I would suggest just buying like a little bit of everything just in case. I buy like 5 of everything. You might not want to buy holy water because I don't think there's a lot of use for holy water, but you never know. Like curse, itchy, and pointless. That's the really rare status ailment that you can get. And then there's some other stuff you can get, but that's way out of our price range. But also what you can do here is rest, and that's actually something you actually need to do because there's really nothing else you can do until they find the sphere waves, and for some reason the game doesn't let you do anything else until you rest. Resting does serve an important purpose. If you rest during every chapter, then way into chapter 5, which I'll eventually get to, a special event happens that will only happen if you have rested once every chapter. So this counts as our chapter 1 rest. You can rest as many times as you want, but at least once every chapter, and then you get a nice scene here at the bar. I'm not going to tell you any more than that. But as you go back here, looks like they found the sphere waves. Report to the oath. He's like, I know. We're on our way. We're on our way to the bridge.
Treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
Alright!
Huh? Guess we're going to Gagazet. And there's our hotspot. No, it doesn't mean it has Wi-Fi. There's a hotspot at Gagazet. I can get on the internet. Don't look like that.
The clouds enshrouding the mountain began to thin and disperse, revealing long-forgotten ruins among its peaks.
Otherwise known as the best vacation spot in the Spira.
Hey, the rocks are floating!
Don't tell me we gotta climb up that thing!
No worries. I'll take you to the top.
You call this the top? Come on. Oh, I guess there is a big shield guarding that thing.
Yuna!
What's your status?
Disasterific!
Disasterific is not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
I'm not listening!
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
That'd be great!
Come in.
Ho!
Well, thanks for almost getting us killed, Yuna.
Thanks. That was a little close.
A little?
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Nah, keep an eye on Riku.
You got it.
Hey, now we get to explore. Well, as much exploring as we can do. For now, we're just gonna follow them. And now we can jump. When we get to an edge, we just click 0 or the circle button. If we fail, we do that. You just gotta force yourself on the edge, and then you'll eventually go. Which requires rapidly tapping that O button. Ledge climbing is too easy. And in some places we can actually drop down. So we actually do want to drop down and get this chest with a yellow ring. Guards against lightning attacks, I think. Yeah, look at that. Trick shot. Trick jump.
Oh, we're not getting across this way.
Let's find another route.
We're not getting out that way. And then there's a safe sphere, so save your progress.
A dead end.
Just great.
Think this machina still works?
Pretty self-explanatory. Activate the elevator.
Whoa!
The old raggedy elevator.
I wonder how safe this is. It stopped.
Well, you had to ask, didn't you?
What happened? Is you know okay?
Things are, oh, disasterific.
Disasterific! I am on my way.
What about me?
And then you jump down here. You're supposed to go right, but I'm gonna go left because there's an item over here that you really wouldn't have seen otherwise. It's a really cool item. An elixir. I think that heals everybody, or it heals you completely. Restores MP HP, if I'm not mistaken. And that's just going with what all elixirs do. And that's for one character. A mega elixir would do it for everybody. Don't get too many of those.
Oh! Who's there?
Oh, looks like we were followed.
LeBlanc, remember that name well, loves.
Ah, the thief.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs,
They have no concept of what it takes to be a true spear hunter.
Amateurs, weren't you following us?
following. A mere coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Laugh while you can.
She's probably loving her company. So now, not only do we have to fight... We don't fight just one or two of them, we have to fight all three of them! Oh, lord. Alright. Let's see what the book has to say. A thief will have a grand old time during this battle, considering all the accessories that are up for grabs, which I'm currently doing from this trio. If the thief has learned the Pilfer Gil ability, which mine does, as you can also gain lots of gil for the time being. Note that all enemies have more gil to steal during a battle than they will drop after a battle. Also, have a songstress is keep the enemy trio blinded with darkness dance while a warrior or a gunner attacks. Concentrate your efforts to rob and eliminate LeBlanc first, which I don't really do. I actually do Logos first, because I thought the same rules applied. He's a fast attacker, so he might deal more damage. Since her attacks damage the entire party, they can Sonic Fan. It depends on which way she's pointing and who's in her line of fire. With her gone, you then Logos and Ormy are easy peasies. And it's fun to note here that the experience you gain from defeating LeBlanc is 20. If Ormy is 10, but Ormy gives you 310 experience.
Hey, eyes on.
I really think that's weird. But at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter like which one you take out first, second, or third. Later in the game, it does. It really is important which one you take out first. They're like your arch rival team. There goes Ormy. Or not Ormy, Logos. See, look, Sonic Fan only deals damage to 1. That's because we're so stretched out. So now we just have to beat up on Captain America. What's it? Love Trap doesn't even do anything. It doesn't cure darkness. I think it cures something else that might. I don't know what. Yeah, see, Stealing Gil. I don't know how much gil I have at this point in the game, but thanks to this fight, you have a lot.
What do you think I'm after?
You go do it once.
Get your act together!
See, everything stops when she does a love tap. See, nothing. If it doesn't cure darkness, then what good is it? Oh, I only had 1 HP. That was funny. You see, now we're in her direct line of fire. She's gonna do a Sonic fan in a minute. Right here. See, oh, we missed all that.
Let me blow you a kiss.
See, this is the only time she's really dangerous. But it doesn't even do that much damage. So as long as you're like level 4, I think I am. At this point, you're good. You don't even have to use a potion. And you're gonna get some potions, or one, exactly. Oh no, we were level 3. Really? You know, that wasn't even a boss fight.
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
Hey,
They're cowards.
who does she think she is?
She's getting hurt.
Just who the hell do you think I am? Oh dear. Seems like it's mission time. Basically, we have to beat them to the top. But who knows what the hey they're gonna do. And if I can get over this ledge, there's actually a treasure chest over here. Which has a really rare item. Oh god, battles. I hope you like battles. So we have like a one-eyed bat thing, a Mirton, and a gold elemental. Which still does lightning damage, but we have no magical attacks whatsoever. Other than Flame Tongue, I think, at this point, but I don't really use it. I'll show it off later. In this extra long part. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like, if I get some free time, I'm gonna be doing this. I'll just do like one section at a time. We're forced to do this one, but what I'm gonna be doing for, I guess, this week, I don't know. Oh wait, here's that item. It's a Mega Phoenix. You don't get many of those. And this early in the game, it just becomes like priceless. Oh, and you don't have to go up there. I don't know why I went up there. I thought there was like a ledge or something. But you don't have to. Oh, and here I get the bright idea to go into this. I just wanted to show you the, I want to show off some of the transformation sequences. Some of them are short, some of them are long, some of them are cool. Like that one, look at that. And break your screen. In the future, I'll disable the wait times. That's just a waste of screen time. And there I show off Trigger Happy, like I said I would in the last part. Basically, you just rapidly tap R1 as long as you have the allotted time. Oh, there we go. We do have Flame Tongue. Now we have Flame Tongue. Yeesh. See? And Riku looks really awesome. She's a nice thief. Although, it's gonna be a shame when we get other dress spheres that I'm gonna make her do other stuff. More of them. And one of them comes in blinded. I don't know. Or are they both blinded? You might have to watch out for Stony Gaze sometimes. I think he might inflict stone status, which is actually bad. Or not too bad, that's all they do. They don't even attack. Actually, they do attack. Never mind. If I remember correctly, sometimes they attack. They would rather try to inflict stone status on you and then attack, which is instant death in most cases. And I can't jump worth shit. There you go. Oh!
You look a tad flushed. Why not stop to catch your breath?
What? Urgh. Oh, I love this part. When I played that part, I was a little bit giddy. Because, as irony would have it, that is also Twilight Sparkle. And she has a similar scene in My Little Pony. And I'm like, what are the odds that both characters would be, that Riku and Twilight Sparkle would be, who were both played by Tara Strong, by the way, if you don't know her. Shame on you. Oh, and here I go into, like, what they're learning, and it's like, Here, I think it's much easier to learn Flee. And you never know when we're going to need that special ability. It only takes 10 AP. Like I said, you know, when you defeat an enemy, they have an AP cost. Just so you know, LeBlanc had 2 AP, so when you defeat her, you got 2. And there I realize I'm only 1 away from Samba of Silence, so I might as well go into that. But then afterwards I'm going to switch to Battle Cry. And that's not what I wanted to do. We only have 1 garment grid. So far, this game has a ton of garment grids. There's so many different ways. And there you can actually choose which ones you can. And then I realize I have nothing equipped to her. And I'm like, what does that do? Oh, okay. So I equip that to her, and then I go to Pain, which has nothing. And since she's a warrior, gauntlets would work really great with her. She's a hard hitter. Pain is a really hard hitter early on in the game. And we have so many potions that we use them when we're gonna pop them like candy. But enough squibble squabbling, we have a syndicate. Ugh, we have a syndicate to catch if we can... Ooh, and we get the rare preemptive strike. Which means we can act first. See, now we got the Samba of Silence. Which, kind of like Darkness Dance, as long as you're dancing, it inflicts silence status. But we don't encounter a lot of magic casters, so we're gonna go into that songstress. Or, wrong one. Not equip, it's actually abilities. And I'm gonna go down to Battle Cry. And then you click on it. I'm just checking to see what all that does. And now every enemy we defeat, every enemy usually drops at least 1 AP, so by the numbers you can see, oh, we have to defeat 20 enemies to learn Ice Brand. Normally, but we were with LeBlanc, so she had 2 AP. Oh, there's a treasure chest down here. White ring, that's it? And then we have to jump over here. Lots of jumping, lots of jumping, lots of jumping, lots of jumping. Oh, you can go to the right to pop out somewhere, and there will be a treasure chest with a red ring, but it's not really important. I tried to get it later on, but like you can see it, like you're in close proximity to it, but you can't really get to it. And the book is telling me it's actually a red ring. And this is a pretty cool creature, a quad something. Physical beastie, but can barely do anything if you're blinded. Crack your knuckles. Ugh. Ugh. Oof. I'm not tired, I'm waking up. It's morning.
Sorry, boss.
Sorry, boss. I thought you liked the damp. Shut up. Gonna finally catch up with him? I don't know. See, the chest is to the left. I'm gonna see it in a second. Like right there, and I'm like, oh! Maybe I can go back, you know, go around.
Here comes
It's like, no, you can't go through there. And I get into some really somewhat unnecessary fights, but not really unnecessary. In my opinion, every fight matters. And that's the beauty of grinding, really. I mean, with every fight, you're getting experience, no matter how little or how much it is. You prefer to have a lot, just because it takes less fights if you get a lot. We got more snakes. I actually like the that design. They're like Gatling guns brought to life. And there we learned flee. And battle cry. So now Riku can help us run away from a fight as long as she's a thief. And now we have battle cry, and I go back into the abilities just to see what else she's learning, and it looks like she's unlocked Cantus Firmus, which will raise party defense. Which is the opposite of battle cry, so I do use battle cry sometimes. It's actually a permanent. I think it's a permanent. If it's a permanent buff, or it's just a limited time, but. And then I look over here and go like, eh. I decide to go on first strike. We're not gonna get it in this part, I don't think, but. And then we see, as a warrior, nothing's really too much, nothing's too little. It's either in 20 or 30 range, so it's like, oh, okay, her track is really good. If you want, you could go into SOS Protect, which is what I probably should have done. But I was like, I kind of want some elemental attacks. Right now, all I have is Flame Tongue, which I don't really show off until later. And I don't really need them because, here's Battle Cry. And you can see how much more damage I'm doing. Look at that. And she can immediately act afterwards. So, yeah, right into Darkness Dance. Yeah, Riku with Battle Cry, it can be really good. As long as she's a thief. That might be her only. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Riku as far as dress spheres go. I'd have to actually tell you more about what dress spheres we get, but we don't really have that much. Right now, all she has is thief. She can be a shockstress. Like this. And here I just go like, well, Gunner's getting a little bit neglected, but we have to watch this scene again. I guess this is 10-2's version of grinding. Switching between dress spheres.
Resistance is futile.
Although I gotta remind myself to actually turn those off. And there's the trigger happy. And I realize that pain is under darkness. When did that happen? Oh, it's not really effective. There we go. We got Ice Brand. And here I go into her Gunner to see what she's learning. She's learning Pot Shot, I think. I can do Dark Fruit, and then I can do Trigger Happy level 2. Which extends the time gauge for Trigger Happy. Which I might go in there and put it on. I don't know. I don't do it in this part, but she's still blind, so we do some eye drops and top everybody off just in case. I mean, they give you a lot of potions. Just too much. Oh, Captain America.
Let's show the ladies and
Captain America.
warm welcome.
Your heart shield. Oh, the dynamic has totally changed now that there's a Femgoon. Bop, 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 bop. Trigger happy. And she learned Pop Shot. I like it. Not much to say on these battles. Really easy. Ah, Riku's so close to leveling up. Don't you just hate that about like point gauges? You just see that and then it goes like, yeah, one more. It's like, damn. Well, the shield's gone. And there's that red ring case, but go over here. If you go all the way over here, if you actually recall, there was a chest that looked like on the edge, and here's that chest. It's a star pendant. Star pendants guard against poison. That's all it does. I end up equipping it later on, just for the protection, and that Femgoon just... Femgoons don't have a chance. Look at that, coordinated strikes. Snakes! Alright, Riku's level 5, finally. It's odd that she is the highest level character now. And then to progress, you just go over here. Whoa! And then we do a little jump. And what's going on over here? Oh.
Would you stop staring?
It's kinda hard to, boss. Look at Ormy, he's just like upside down. Oh, I so wish we could help them. And then there's a safe sphere. Tops you off. And look, there's a chest. Our reward for beating them to the top is a muscle belt. Blech, muscle belt. And that's it's kind of the same thing as the gauntlets, except it's better. Raises strength and defense by 10, so with the gauntlets and the muscle belt, Pain has plus 15. That's a lot. Look at that. Her defense is almost 100 already. This is crazy. And now to get mentally prepared, because you know getting this sphere is gonna be so much harder than it is. It can't be that easy. It's not just about defeating the LeBlanc Syndicate, so I would suggest doing what I do here, and instead of Gunner, go straight to Songstress. Oh wait, I remember what I did. I was looking at the book to see like what I had to do. It's like, oh, it told me to do this. And then I'm going like, well, I don't like them not fully equipped, so I end up equipping them with some weird stuff. I think I gave Riku the white cape or something. No? Starfire? Oh yeah. Since she has like the lowest health, so I didn't want her getting poisoned or anything. And then I give the white cape to her. Not that this not that the upcoming boss can inflict silence, but you know, being a songstress. I guess songs count as spells, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they don't. I'd have to test that. Oh, I got bad feelings about this.
It figures we'd run into something like this.
It comes.
Oh. It's a crab. No, it's actually a spider. Meet Boris, the spider. I don't know why he's a spider. He looks more like a crab, really.
I have a creepy crab.
For the most part, Boris the spider represents a fairly straightforward brawl. Switch to rest spheres if needed, so that at least 2 characters can attack, while the third slips into a songstress dress sphere and casts darkness dance. And oh my god, she just ate me. Or Boris just ate her.
Don't hold out on me.
and cast Darkness Dance once every round. A single attack by this powerful creature, it can cause about 50 HP damage. So immediately use a potion on a character if it drops below 70. If Boris gets to use his sticky end attack, which he'll use later on, I remember. And here I do a battle cry. Check to see if anyone's battle gauge turns gray and stops. This indicates the character has been inflicted with stop status. The only way to cure it at this point is to use a remedy. Or wait until the ailment goes away, which is detrimental to what you want to do. See, look, right there. And I paused to make sure what we had to do. See, now I have a stopped songstress. So, Riku has to use a remedy. Otherwise, you attack and blind Boris to win the battle. See, that's a lot of damage. Pain's kind of feeling the pain, if you know what I mean. But he's dead! I still get to use the potion. Well, that's it. Oh, you also steal remedy, so you actually steal something that can actually help you. And with Boris gone, we can get this sphere. Nailed it! Nope. Oh, my hip. Old lady.
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud. Perfect for the dull wings.
You've wins again.
Oh well.
Well, I guess
Oh
we're
yeah.
taking this.
We got... Oh yeah, wait. Mission complete. Mission. We got the sphere! And pain leveled up to 5. And with nothing else to do, we go back outside.
Brother, mission complete.
Brother,
Ooh. No, he isn't. Oh, there he is. Oh no, he's dead.
he said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
And here he is. He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
And with that, that's about all we're gonna do. Like I said, I'm just gonna do like each section, so I'm gonna go and save. Thank you for watching my Let's Play so far. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I love this game. And I'll see you guys next time.